Hello everyone, I'm Chester44, also known as Fly, and welcome to this Let's Play of Neverwinter Nights, Tyrants of the Moonsea. Last episode, we returned the sword that we happened to find, and learned a bit about it, only for things to go wrong. The Zentarum attacked the village, we managed to push them off, but Aramuth ended up charging in, turning out to be a shapeshifter from the Shadow Plane, taking the sword and killing Aster. Lyressa is still with us, and now Sherilyn has decided to join us. So, yeah, this is gonna be a thing.
Greetings.
Sherilyn, maybe we can actually talk. Tell me a bit about yourself, Sherilyn. You should know a lot about me by now. I am a harper who strives to do good, yet everyone I call friend seems to die. My family, Kalor One Hand, Astar. Am I cursed to bring doom upon all who know me? I will do what I can to help you. I'm half the fighter Astar was, and half the thief Lyressa appears to be, and my magic amounts to little more than party tricks. But I have considerable knowledge of the Moonsea, and I hope my voice can inspire you to great deeds. Tell me more about the Hillsfar you remember. Back when I was a child, Hillsfar was ruled by a council made up of all different races. It wasn't perfect, but at least the people had a voice. Malthir changed all of that. He is the worst kind of tyrant, the one who considers himself to be doing the greater good. What is life like as a harper? It is rarely easy, and even more rarely appreciated by many folks in the realms. That goes double in the Moonsea. The good we do is often behind the scenes. What made you decide to become a bard? My mother's people, the Tel Kassir, consider music essential for life. I was lucky to inherit my mother's voice. Storm Silverhand herself taught me the harp. My power lies in the ability to influence men and women with my words. It is perhaps the greatest power there is. Can I ask you some questions? What were you doing in Vunlar anyway? I had received intel that the Order was going to attack the town. I knew you were on your way, but I wasn't certain you would help. I wanted to be present to aid the people of Vunlar as much as I could. The folk of Vunlar are no more inherently bad than the people of the Dale Lands. That goes for all the people of the Moonsea. We are all shaped by our environment. I fight for them as hard as I would the men and women of Cormyr. You've taken a risk deciding to travel with me. It is a risk I'm happy to take. After Astar's murder, I can no longer stand back and let others put themselves in harm's way on my behalf. I will fight for what I believe in, and if necessary, I will die for it. What are your thoughts on our current situation? We should speak to Thoyana in Elmwood. She's a Harper ally and should be happy to help us. Thank you, that's everything. Alright, to Elmwood then. Way to the east. Fair enough. Hopefully we'll find a merchant I can sell these things to. Oh wow, the map is completely uncovered. So we've got the Grange, Stillwater's Inn, Temple of the Half Moon. Okay. Oh, Market Trader.
Hello there.
Special discounts for sailors for one day only. Okay, sure, why not? Okay, there's a few things we can loot over here. Elmwood's docks are unusually busy. Sailors lounge impatiently, and a dark-skinned captain catches your eye near a sleek-looking merchant vessel. +3 arrows. A bolt of cloth, I'm pretty sure that's not needed. And I don't need that either.
Well met.
The melting's here, and I got more work than I can handle. You best seek a ferryman elsewhere. Captain Kedia Freeborn. Oh, I remember her from a previous module. This tall, confident woman has a patchwork of scars on her dark face. She smiles at you, revealing white teeth, a good number of which are capped with gold. Well, hello. My name is Kedia Freeborn, and I am the captain of the Grim Voyager. She's a small ship, but true, and my crew are the best bunch a woman could find. Tell me more about you. You might have noticed I'm not from around these parts. I was a child slave sold into service by the Rundine. The scars I bear are a testament to the cruelty of my Melvantian masters. I won my freedom. After that, I won my ship. My masters, they want only death. But let us talk of more pleasant things. I will share more of my tale once I get to know you better. I would like passage across the Moonsea. The Grim Voyager doesn't usually take passengers, but the thawing is only just upon us, and business is yet to pick up. Talk to me once Thoyana has reopened the docks. I am sure we can come to an arrangement. Okay,
I fear
then.
I cannot do that.
Sherilyn,
Greetings.
if you don't mind, don't help me if I fail to open a locked door or chest. Okay. Thoyana Dragdal.
Aye.
This female dwarf fingers her braided gray beard nervously as she stares out over the water. Her weathered brow furrows when she spots you. You notice she smells strongly of pipeweed.
Halt there, stranger. I've not seen your face around here before. That wouldn't usually be a problem. Elmwood welcomes anyone who respects our ways. But these are dark times.
Be at ease, Thoy. It's me, Sherilyn. This is a friend of mine.
Sherilyn? It's been a while, lass. I'm sorry I didn't recognize you. My old brain has been so busy thinking about the death of poor Elenowin, I barely remember the smoke. Drat! Where'd I put my pipe again? Elenowin, Enrad's serving girl, was found dead over by the Temple of the Half Moon.
Oh dear.
Alamarain herself found her. Elenowin had wanted to join the priesthood. Poor girl will never get the chance now. I've ordered a temporary stop to all traffic entering and leaving the docks. Until Elenowin's murderer is found, I don't want to risk the villain skipping town. If you want to help me with an investigation, speak with Enrad at the inn, or Alamarain at the temple.
Tell me about Elena Wen.
She worked at the Stillwaters Inn. Serious girl she was, set on joining Salune's service. Though she liked to chat with any handsome menfolk that might have been passing through.
And who is Enrad?
Enrad Daleborn runs the Stillwaters Inn. He's a good man. As honest as Elmwood itself.
And the Temple of the Half Moon?
Elmwood's Temple of Salune is modest compared with the larger temples in the Great Seas. But Alamarain is as devout as any who worship the Moon Maiden.
Alright, now how about you tell me the specifics of the murder?
You'll be better served speaking with Alamarain over at the temple. She found Elenowin. The girl's murder was horrific, I can tell you that much. I would rather not think about it. I've ordered a temporary stop to all traffic entering and leaving the docks. Until Elenowin's murder.
Alright, had some things I wanted to discuss. I'm looking for a half-elf named Aramuth.
Never heard of him. We don't get too many visitors in Elmwood, and I try to say hello to those we do get. You might want to ask Enrad Daleborn over at Stillwaters.
Have you had trouble with the Order of the Crippled Fang?
Fortunately not. I heard about the chaos they were causing west of the River Lee. Like most trouble in the region, it passed us by.
Tell me about the places of interest in Elmwood.
Elmwood's only a small village. There's the inn, Stillwaters, the Temple of Salune, the Grange where one try sells most anything you can think of, and Ezreal's Grove, just north of the Cormanthor Forest. Aside from that, there's the docks right here.
I'm not gonna say smoking pipeweed is bad for your health. That's just poking in where I shouldn't. Alright, farewell.
Pleasure to meet you.
Alright, thank you very much. Random fisherman.
Hello there.
And that leads out of the place. Seems. Okay. Oh, wow. The old well and the grove. And that leads to the River Lease. Okay, let's stick to the town for now. We don't need to go out. So there is a merchant here. One merchant. Let's just speak with them first. The Grange. Tarum One Try.
Hey there.
Greetings, adventurer. I am Tarum, locally known as One Try. You'll find that I stock almost any item an adventurer could dream of, with the exception of weapons and armor. Why don't you stock weapons and armor? Elmwood is a peaceful village, an oasis in this land of constant strife. I try to do my best not to encourage any violence here. What do you know about Elenowin's murder? Nothing, I'm afraid. She was a pleasant girl, but we never spoke much. She was always more interested in the menfolk from outside the village. Her death is a great tragedy. Why are you called One Try? Ah, now that's a story. On my first and only foray into the adventuring business, my band was set upon by kobolds. They beat us and robbed us. I killed a few, mind you, but my appetite for adventuring never recovered. So that's it. My one try. Alright, let's see your wares. Definitely buying a potion of heal. Bunch of other potions and the like. No weapons, no armor. Acid, cold, electrical. Lesser ice necklace of the Ulutian. Lets you cast Ice Storm. Fire resistance and fireballs. Stone Eater's Ring, stone to flesh. Ring of magic defenses. Spellcraft, spell resistance to spell magic. Ring of the Ram. Knockdown and knock. And outright bag of holding. And other things. Let's see. Rope. Fokluklan Bandor. Okay. Dust of Appearance. Makfarim. Okay. Lens of Detection is something that's useful. I can sell you the Staff of the Tutor. Bet he won't buy the Greater Robe of Eyes. Gem of Seeing I have. Deep Red is Dexterity. Not important there. Saint's Blood Pearl. Cure... Okay, that's very healy. Lantern of Revealing. Invisibility Purge. Elixir of Horus Ray for Sunbeam. Sensor of Controlling Air Elementals. Rope might be useful. It might be. In fact, you know what? Put those two in there. Buy the rope just in case. We might need it. Okay, so we won't buy any weapons or armor. That sucks. I was hoping we'd have a merchant who would, because we have some things. Okay. Right. So we got the Stillwaters Inn. Let's see. Enrad Daleborn. Hello.
Hi there.
This plain-looking man wears a haunted expression on his face. His eyes are red as though he's been crying. Greetings, traveler. Welcome to Stillwaters. I am sorry if service is slow this night. My serving girl, Elena Wen, was recently murdered. My apologies, but it is too painful to speak of. Why is service slow? I would rather not talk about it. Speak with the leader of Elmwood, Thoyana, if you want to know more. She was by the docks. Want a drink? Will not buy items of this type. I'm not surprised. Oh, he sells rope too.
Hi there.
I'd like to rent a room. A room will cost 3 gold pieces. Once you hand me the gold, I'll give you the key to your room. I'll take it. Here's the key. Enjoy your stay. Thoyana told me about Elena Wen. I want to talk about her. She was like a daughter to me. So full of life. She was going to join the Church of Selune. I don't know who could have killed her or why. She never hurt anyone. Even the druid Ezreal was fond of her. Tell me about Ezreal. Ezreal Treewater is the local druid. He tends a grove in the south of the village. Usually keeps to himself, though he seemed to bond with Elena during his last few visits to the inn. I think she admired him in that way. Some younger women admire older men. What do you mean? I really shouldn't gossip. It's not my place. This could help find Elena Wen's murderer. You're right, I'll tell you. I think Ezreal and Elena Wen were seeing each other. She would spend a lot of time in his grove alone with him, but the druid would never have hurt her. Alright. Why is the service slow? Okay. Farewell. And thank you for the key. I'll use it to go upstairs. Bookshelf. Why can't I move? Okay, there we go. I don't know why I was stuck there. That's weird and bothersome. Elmwood, the Zentarim, and a neutralized poison scroll. We've got stairs upstairs. Oh, we can look around. Maybe we'll find something. Nothing in there. The upper floor of Stillwaters is near vacant of guests at this time of year. Even so, you can hear the angry murmur of two people talking heatedly and trying their best to disguise it. Deval and Soren.
Hey there.
Close the door on your way out. What are you doing in our room? Get lost! Yeah, get lost. Okay, okay. Fine. What do we got in here? Nothing special there. And I'll close the door for you. There you go. And is there anything in this room? The answer is no. Nothing up here except for those two people. You know, I like the whole idea that that it's literally just a roundabout there. That's not something you really see. I've never seen an inn that had it designed like that. Oh, a back door out of there. Okay. I have a feeling there's not anything over here, but I'll take a look anyway. If I can. No, I don't think I can. Okay, never mind. It's just an area of the map I can't get to. Fair enough. Alright then, let's go take a look at the temple. Oh! You spot a gray-fleshed hand sticking out of a shallow grave. Dig up the corpse. After a short while, you unearth a human corpse dressed in heavy chain armor from a shallow grave. Take the armor. The chain armor is remarkably good condition given it was worn by a decaying corpse. Grave-touched male. 4/4, armor bonus +2, fortitude, saving throws, and ghoul touch. 4, 5, 6. 3, 4, 5, 6. 3, 4, 5, 6. The only difference is it's a little heavier. It gives a fortitude saving throw, and you get ghoul touch. You know what? I'll give it to you. Oh, you can't wear it. Because it's medium. You can wear it, though. So go ahead. You get the ghoul touched. It would have been funny if Lyressa could have worn it, just because she is technically undead. But, oh well. Let's go in here. Temple of the Half Moon. Ooh. Oh, this is very pretty. I like it.
Hello there.
This silver-haired half-elf is a rare beauty. Like a dark shadow passing under the surface of a moonlit lake, a deep sadness mars her otherwise perfect features. Greetings to you. I am Alamarain, High Priestess of the Temple of the Half Moon. I am sorry if you find me less loquacious than usual. There's been a great tragedy here. Tell me about this tragedy. Someone very dear to me was murdered. It is best you speak with Thoyana about it. The investigation is still ongoing. I believe she is at the docks. Tell me about Selune. Selune is the goddess of the moon and one of the most ancient of Faerun's deities. She shares her secrets of the night with that of her dark twin Shar would see hidden in order to bring mortals to ruin. Thoyana told me that you found Elena Wynn's body. Yes, I was saying my final prayer of the night to Our Lady of Silver when by her light I spotted Elena Wynn's body crumpled by the temple wall. I sent word to Thoyana and laid the poor girl to rest in the catacombs below. Do you have any idea who is responsible? I cannot begin to think who would be responsible for such a terrible crime. Something inhuman for certain. What do you mean? The poor girl's throat was torn out. It was as though some kind of probe or tentacle buried itself in her neck and ripped it open. I am sorry, the memory of it still upsets me still. Okay, I think we know who it was. A tentacle? Aramis, he is here! It must be him! I see you have some idea of who the killer may be. I pray you find him or her quickly before they kill again. Anything else you can tell me? How did she die? Okay, we know about that. Let me see your temple goods. We do not keep much here, for this temple is but a modest one. Still, you are welcome to purchase what we do have in stock. 5,000 gold limit again. Son of a bitch. Greater belt of guiding light. Sure. Robes of the dark moon. Nothing special here. Greater amulet of health we have. Oh, seriously? I'm stuck with people who will only give me 5,000. I guess I'll be holding on to this stuff until I can find someone willing to spend more money to buy things from me. Bloody hell, this is irritating. The vial of dust sparkles with divine power as it is brought close to Salune's holy symbol. Oh. Elmwood, word of faith. Really? Wait, where did it go? We had the vial of dust. It was down here. Where did it go? Oh, acquired item, word of faith. No, that's what...
Hello there.
Okay, well, we brought it here, and it sparkled and vanished. And we got nothing. I don't know what that was about. But, okay then. Sure, why not? That happened. That didn't tell me much. Maybe it's just like a minor thing? I don't know. Okay, nothing in the back. So the only other clue we have is the Grove, which is over in the east. That goes to the old well. That's probably not something that matters. But let's make our way over to the Grove. Oh, come on, move. I will look around some before we head to the Grove itself. I'm so glad I have these boots of speed. They help get around so much faster. Oh, I can't actually cross this kind of river. It's a different kind of river. Okay, that's interesting. Valen, who are you?
Hello.
Where are Fang and Burn? They would always come play with me. Who are Fang and Burn? You don't know? Fang is a wolf and Burn is a bear. The biggest you ever saw. They're Ezreal's friends. Usually they come to see me, but they're not here. And Ezreal seems weird. Weird in what way? Just different. I have to go. See ya. Alright, I think we know what happened. Ezreal is being impersonated. It's pretty obvious now. Pretty bloody obvious. Alright, Ezreal. Let me drop a save before we speak with you. Alright, Ezreal. Let's talk.
Hello.
This bald druid appears to be in his late 40s. His face is covered in small red bumps, and he wears a wet rag around his face, covering his eyes. Hello there. I am sorry you find me in such a wretched state. I was foolish enough to disturb a hornet's nest while gathering herbs. They made quite the mess of my face. I'm fortunate I wasn't blinded, but my eyes are nonetheless in need of rest. I have some healing skill, let me help. As you reach out to help, Ezreal flinches away. Thank you, but that won't be necessary. I consider the pain suitable penance for my clumsiness. Besides, I'm not sure I trust you not to make it worse. I'm here to ask about Elena. Ah, the poor girl who was murdered. I wish I could have been there to help her instead of stuck here cursing my own stupidity. I'm told you were in a relationship with her. I do not know what you are talking about. She was young enough to be my daughter, yes? I assure you, nature provides all the comfort I require. Do you know a druid named Brannon? I am sorry, but I've never heard of him. Where are your animal companions, the wolf and bear? My animal companions? Ah, they fled when the hornets attacked me. No doubt they will return once they learn it is safe. Do you have any items for sale? As you can see, I'm in no condition to trade with you at this moment. Please come back when I've recovered somewhat, and I'll be happy to show you what I have. There's something odd about you. That is unkind of you to say. I may not live a life most would covet, but it suits my needs. I'm going for a walk in the forest. It will be interesting to see what I discover. For a moment, the druid is silent. There is a palpable tension in the air, as though a storm is approaching on the horizon. I wish you good luck. Be sure to return if you find anything to report. So that leads to the River Lys. Okay, we know about that. Perhaps you should investigate the forest and see what you can uncover. I assume that means the old well. Which is probably up in the north here. Okay, that's just a door. We can't go in. Oh no, this is the old well. This ancient well is boarded up. You have no reason to pry it open. Noted. Which means the only way we should go is to the River Lys, I suppose. But yeah, it's pretty damn obvious what's going on here. Ezreal was killed and taken. Okay. And that will lead over. And we'll head over to the River Lys and into the woods in the next episode, because this one's gone on long enough. So, next episode, into the forest so that we can uncover Ezreal as Aramuth. I think it's obvious. That'll be in the next episode. So, until then, I am Chestic44. I'll say names for lie. That is Luca Narani, Lyressa, and Sherilyn. This has been a Let's Play of Neverwinter Nights, Tyrants of the Moonsea, and I shall see you all next time.